position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Ruston, Louisiana, Joe IA Stadium, home to the Bulldogs of Louisiana Tech. As we'll see a participant from last year's playoff, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a team looking to get into the win column, the Louisiana Tech.
On the ready?
Looking to throw, it's Kent. Moving out of the pocket. It's complete on the right side. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And now on second down for this offense. Pulls and throws off the RPO. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short.
On the set.
The Jayhawks really need to keep this drive alive on third down. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Fights off a defender. There he goes. Touchdown, Kansas. Once he got some room, it was over. An impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and they'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to the big tight end. He's got it. And he was off to the races, and he gets it to the 45. Line gets set. First down. Tight end now in motion. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Trying to escape and get it himself. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. Looking to throw on first down. Fakes to grab. Still on his feet. He goes out of bounds right at the 10-yard line, and the offense can smell the touchdown from here. Wants to throw on first down. Into the end zone. Falls incomplete, and he did everything perfectly except catch the football. Second down coming. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Here's a hit. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Jayhawks.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
First play of the period, first down here. Wants to throw. It's Kent. Throws to the tight end. It's caught. Inside the 35. Knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. Lining up from the 34 on first down. Looking for space to the left. Running into the open space. Spins. He smashes his way through again. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8.
And you're seeing here the difficulties defenses have trying to contain this guy. If you leave a lane open or you don't sack him right away, you allow him to get outside the pocket, he is going to take off, and he is very difficult to tackle in the open field. He's got running back-like ability out in space.
And this offense shows right away on first down. They're willing to pass down here. Does this soften them up a little bit for the run here on second down and goal?
Trying to get it in. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He almost popped out of there for a huge return, but they will take it. They are in business after the fumble recovery.
game. It's making the football slick and slippery. You know ball security is going to be a massive issue. Both coaches.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Going right to work up top. Grabbed in the middle, it's Schmidt. Showing off the arm. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. And the Jayhawks with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Quarterback making checks. Using his legs, keeping his eyes downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46. They've come out with answers on this possession, and now another first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Under fire. Cannot get away. It is a huge sack, and I can't imagine what he was thinking on that play. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the first half. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. He fires one deep over the middle. He's got it for a big play. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Jayhawks didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. Almost intercepted. It'll fall incomplete. The defense almost came up with a turnover. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. To the air. It's Kent. Bringing the heat. They get to him as he throws. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm. This drive was clicking along, but after a couple of misfires, threatening to stall out on 3rd and 10. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a 4th down.
And the offense got themselves in a...
Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Oh, they're after him. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. He's going for it all. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left. They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He'll take another shot here. He can't haul it in. Incomplete. They took a shot, but that's how we'll wrap up the half. That's the end of the 2nd quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Guys, after seeing that...
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. Here's the pressure. And he can't connect on the throw. It's incomplete.
And that's why you always want to be pursuing the football. QB's scrambling, he rolls out to the right, but don't quit if you're on defense. Get somebody after the QB. They got to him, they hit him, and forced the incompletion.
Pocket breaking down. Oh, he's got a chance. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there.
And just having a guy that can continually make plays on the ground, it just opens up space for your running back, for your receivers, makes you defend the whole field, and it's not always big gains, but you've seen him today, man. It keeps the offense in positive situations with just little plays here and there, knowing he's a threat.
So important to convert these 3rd downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42. Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Kent. Looking to take a shot. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up.
He's got it at the 30. Stopped and forced out of bounds at the 21-yard line, just outside the red zone, and they are looking to get one in here. And the Jayhawks are on the move. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Looking to scramble. Unleashes one deep. He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. So now it's second and long. Back to pass. A shot for the end zone. Pulls it in down the sideline. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, but they've got it first and goal. The Jayhawks had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically. Touchdown, Chop! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to go up top on first down. Fires to the tight end.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
Snagged in the middle. It's Schmidt. They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10.
I just love quarterbacks that aren't greedy and that aren't always trying to throw the home run ball, right? Second down, you're in your own end of the field. The guy you want to throw to is not open. Just find the back.
He's got it inside the 30. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
Yeah, and the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Sweet cut there. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. They finally get him on the ground, but the big running play moves the change for the first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. He wants it all. It falls incomplete, and that'll do it for the quarter. We've reached the break, and Kansas has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Here comes the fourth. Time to see who steps up, who makes the winning plays to take home that W. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Looking for a man. It's Kent. Now improvising. Keeps the play going. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
QBs do a really good job of feeling pressure and trying to get away from it. You can see he wants to, but there's nowhere to go. Great job by the defense, getting him to the ground for no gain.
It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
With that incomplete.
Got it. Slam.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Rushes on him. Using his feet to buy time. Got his man downfield. Ripping through the defense. Finally corralled, but not before. He picked up the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
Clear. Clear.
Looking to throw on first down. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Got a first down. And this is why a mobile quarterback is a defensive coordinator's worst nightmare. He has just been running wild all day.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Looking downfield on first down. And the pass rush She is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Quarterback just has to do a much better job throwing that football away in that type of situation and goal to go. You cannot go backwards, so you need to know if your guy's not open, this is going to be an incompletion. I'm throwing this thing into the 4th row of the stands.
Okay,
The
ready?
Jayhawks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last
Down,
play.
55, weak.
Back to pass, it's Kent. Quarterback moving. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And they finally ride him down at the 1-yard line. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Looks as if they didn't get it off in time. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
The offense couldn't get the snap off in time, and it'll cost them. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game.
Delay of game, offense.
So frustrating to see an offense lose track of the play clock and pick up a penalty like that. And the Jayhawks lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Going for 6. He's got it. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it 1st and goal. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. The Jayhawks are threatening on 1st and goal. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk! Grab the short pass to put the 6 on the board. They build this 4th quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. That dude's really big. How in the world did they lose him?
Because down here he does a lot of blocking and you play a lot of man coverage in the red zone. And what do? You peek in the backfield and you lose the big fella. I don't know how he lost that big of a guy, but he lost him, Reese.
No backs with the quarterback as they line up for the 2. Dropping back, it's Kent. Into the end zone for the 2-point conversion as they extend the lead. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And they close.
Ready up.
Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. We sensed a great deal of confidence, almost a smugness from this coaching staff. And these guys on the field, it's as if they knew they were going to win.
Yeah, playing with a bit of a chip on their shoulder. I think they really felt like they had a real good game plan offensively and defensively coming into this one, David. There were some matchups on the field they thought they could exploit. We saw that happen.
No doubt. Good job by this coaching staff, understanding who's out there to make plays, feeding them the football, offense, defense, special teams, all working together to get it done.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
the ready. Set.
Off play action on first down. Pulls it in. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. Now on 1st and 10 from the 35. Might be changing the route. Dropping back, it's Kent. Starting to feel a little pressure. Rolling, throwing, looking right. Touchdown, Kansas. They put the first points on the board. Eyes downfield and then unleashing one on a road.
And having a guy like that that can buy time and beat you down the field with his feet, but also what you said is the most important thing. He keeps his eyes down the field. He's not looking to run the football. He can, but he's looking to do damage and make a big play down.
They'll start this drive and snap it from the 40. To the air on first down. Now adjusting. Rolling right and going deep. Oh, right through his hand. They came out attacking, wanted to impose their will, and they missed a big chance on that one. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Connection to the right. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
You know, if you're going to complete some of these deep crossing patterns, the offensive line has got to be able to hold up because you know that receiver, it's going to take him time to get where he needs to be. So everybody up.
Oh, he's got some space. All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks at first down. And the Jayhawks come to the line with a new set of downs. Gonna look downfield again. He's got an open man. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
My goodness, this offense has got it rolling. They might put up a 50-burger. This defense, they don't have any answers right now. They're going to have to figure something out.
Looking to throw, it's Kent. Using the quick game. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage.
It's hard to throw the ball down here in the red zone, man. These windows are tiny, and that's why the teams that can run the ball the best generally are the best red zone offenses.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Makes the grab on the left. And they get him, and they'll lose yardage on that completion.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him. Getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football. Knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Jayhawks. The offense puts up 6 for that trip to the end zone. They'll get this drive started from their own 26. Looking to throw on first down. Gonna take a shot. Makes a grab for a big play. Finds some room. Touchdown, Mike Jones. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing. No mid-season concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
How about the day for this young fella? 3 receiving touchdowns. Hey, defense, that guy's...
The Kansas offense returns to the field. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike score. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
The Jayhawks have their whole playbook open here on 2nd and inches. Slips attack, but now he's swallowed up, and he'll be knocked down for a loss on the trick play. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Throws to the wideout. On target over the middle. That'll be enough for the first down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field. Wide receiver comes in motion. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. Offense picking up steam. 1st and 10 from the 31. Pressure coming. Slithers into space. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
These last 2 plays really are a microcosm of why this guy is so dangerous as a dual-threat quarterback. He showed you the arm talent. He showed you the accuracy on the previous.
And he's going to take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawk. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. Looking to throw, it's Kent. Here comes the heat. Buys a little time with his feet. Good little pickup there as he saw some daylight and got what he could. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. The Jayhawks can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Under fire. Escapes the pressure going right. He's going to run it. Didn't find much running room there. Picks up a few before he's forced out of bounds.
Yeah, but how about these short yardage situations? Having a weapon like this, a quarterback that can run the football, he only needed a few. He knew that. Good patience, scrambles around, gets the first down, gets just enough.
Throws toward the end zone. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. On target to the left. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards, and we're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
It's incomplete, and I tell you, this sophomore quarterback's lucky to get that one back. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, fellas, looks like we've got a great atmosphere there today in Lawrence. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. To the air, it's Kent. Quarterback strolling away from heat. And some room to work. Quick step and go. Turning it on. Inside the 30. Seizing an open space, an opportunity all the way inside the red zone. They'll mark it at the 19.
And it's plays like that that galvanize a home crowd. Just listen to this place right now. It was an awesome job on the scramble, getting what he could get, breaking free, and creating an explosive play. But this is where the home field advantage really kicks in. You get this crowd and this volume rocking, man, they are hard to beat at home when they sound like that.
Now the pitch. Makes one man miss. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there.
Well, this This defense knew coming into the game they were going to see the option, and they didn't know exactly how it was going to look specifically. They've seen it a few times early in this game. They've given up some yards, but it looks like they're clamping down on it now, guys, and we know they've got speed. They can go sideline to sideline. Really nice job that time. Getting Hats over to the football, getting to the pitch man in the perimeter of the field, and getting him down on the ground.
And you get more and more hits on the QB like this right there. More and more making him scramble out of the pocket to the right. That's winning. He's going to start to see those to start to pan.
Got enough space. Touchdown, Kansas. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, it is hard because defensively you got him right where you want him. You got him backed up. You got to make him.
This drive will get underway from just inside the 35 at their own 34. Use the play fake, now to throw. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Dropping back, it's Kent. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. Pulls in the deep ball. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. And the Jayhawks will snap it on 1st and 10. Off play action. Not able to hook up the air, incomplete.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Going for it all. And they can't quite hook up trying to make a completion in the back corner of the end zone. They were really starting to put a drive together. But after a couple of incompletions, now they need a big play on 3rd and 10. Snags it! And he will score! Touchdown, Jayhawks! This game must be moving so slowly for this quarterback. He sees everything 2 or 3 beats ahead.
Way ahead. I mean, it's been really, really easy. I better get some more hits on him. I better do something to make him feel uncomfortable. Because right now,
Kansas gets the ball back, and the Jayhawk offense is ready to go to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down.
Here we go.
They'll run the option. Quick toss. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
Really good job by this defense, understanding responsibility football, playing the first option, playing the second option. There was absolutely nowhere to go. Nice job being dialed in exactly where the ball was going and how to get him to the ground.
They reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl eligible, but when you have that kind of record, the possibilities seem limitless.
What a great way to start the season. The best way possible, right? Like 6-0, taking care of business, building momentum. This squad continues to climb up the ranks. They're getting better. They're getting more respect.
pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome everyone to the home of the Arizona State Sun Devils, Mountain America Stadium in Tempe. As we'll see a team looking to make it back to the CFP this year, the Kansas Jayhawks, taking on a participant from the playoff last year.
On the ready.
Quarterback may change this route. Back to throw, it's Kent. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Let's talk for a second about Kansas. And what a challenge this is going to be for both teams, both with unblemished records, both sitting atop the conference, and both eager to square off against each other.
And what I think makes this one more fun is that it's not just the two top teams in the conference. These might be two of the better teams in the entire country. These two teams might make the college football playoff. Lots of football out ahead. But this is a match.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22.
And that's exactly what this defense wants.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He rifles one deep to the left. Oh, he can't hang on to the football. A big play sitting right there for the taking, and they can't get it done early in this one. Second and 10, he'll throw again. Here's a heat. There he goes. Discards him with a stiff arm. All the way out across the 45-yard line. Mark it out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46. First and 10. Now the play fake. On the run, still looking. He'll throw it. Makes the grab. It's Hayes. They mark him out of bounds at the 42, and they're on the move. The Jayhawks have it with a first and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Flips it out on the screen. Look at that toughness, just running through everybody. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Let's see how they set the tone on first and 10. Back to throw, it's Kent. Buying some time. On the move to the right and looking for a big one. Just when you thought that ball was out of reach, nothing appeared to be out of his reach there.
Yeah, he says just throw it up and I'll go get it. To track the ball all the way down the field and dive and lay out with that body control, that is a special catch.
Can't make the grab as he was looking for his man right at the goal line. They'll try it again from the one on second and goal. They're going to run it. And he gets nothing. And this defense is not giving an inch right on the goal line. Let's see what the offense dials up on third and goal. He'll do it himself. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Rock Chalk.
And you see the option being such a pain in the behind of the best programs in college football when you got quarterbacks.
They'll start this drive from the 42. Wants to go up top on first down. Lets it fly. And the DB right with him to knock it away. They say all games count the same, but you get to this portion of the season and a chance to win a top 10 battle like this carries a little extra weight.
And whoever keeps the top 10 number beside their name after this game will have earned it, because these two teams are very talented, David. We're now at the midpoint of the season. We're starting to get an idea of who these teams are. We'll find out a whole lot more here today.
Yeah, dang right. How much implications down the road does this have? But how about you get an idea of exactly where you stand right in the middle of the season, playoffs down the road, make your statement here today.
And how about the awareness by this guy on third down, a scramble play. Everything's breaking down, but he never panics and also knows exactly where he needs to get to pick up that first down. It's third. I can't slide early. I can't run out of bounds. I'm probably going to have to put my body on the line here and take a big hit and risk that to get this first. That's a big-time leadership play by the quarterback.
What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Back to pass, it's Kent. Moves away as he feels pressure. He's going to take off. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down.
And he's just proving it time and time again, man. He has that feel. He obviously has the ability to pick up and put him down and go get first downs. But I think the timing of when to scramble and when not to scramble, he's really got that figured out. And you can tell it's going to be a big part of the game plan.
He gets rid of it, but I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, here comes the flag.
Intentional grounding, offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Let's see what they've got on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. And the Jayhawks are way behind the sticks on this third and forever. Unloads to the wideout. He makes the catch. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be fourth down.
I mean, the great...
Looking to throw on first down. Looking for a huge play. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
And as an offense, you want to stay aggressive. You want to keep calling these downfield shots. I know you didn't complete that one, but you want to send a clear message. You're trying to take the top off this defense. You keep calling downfield shots.
Going downfield for the big play. Catch inside the 30 and still running. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30. They dialed up the perfect call, splendid execution. Now they've got it. Threatening first and 10 from the 27. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Might be calling a hot route. To the air, it's Kent. A shot toward the end zone. And they won't be able to connect downfield, looking for a big-time play. They were on the move, but two straight incompletions had them staring at third and 10. They just keep firing. Moving away from pressure. He'll pull it down and run. Got some room headed to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Rock Chalk Jayhawks. First play of this drive comes from the 27. They'll start this drive going to the air. He'll pull it down. Still running at the 40. He's finally stopped, but a big play there with his feet as he moves those sticks.
Man, I want to be the play caller. Just to have a guy at the quarterback spot that's over 100 yards now that he's chewed up. He can throw it, but he can also pull it down, and he's so elusive, makes plays, really makes this offense go.
Makes the catch. It's Schmidt. Smashes through the tackle. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
He came into this year with big expectations. Everybody expecting him to stat it up. And now with that last completion, he's already over 2,000 yards passing for the season.
Got his man on the right. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. The Jayhawks have it with a first and 10. They're threatening to score, and they'll throw it. Steps away to find some room. Breaks into the open. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself?
Sometimes these guys just have eyes in the back of their head. You saw it right there. He was able to buy himself time, get outside the pocket, and at that point, I think the decision was pretty easy. Hey, I can go get this with my feet. He was able to do that. Now they got a fresh set of downs.
He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Fires to the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas. Quick strike through the air for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason.
Final play of the quarter coming. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Off the play fake on 1st down. Got his man. He was just a breath from taking that one all the way, and he'll run that momentum right into the 4th quarter. That's the end of the quarter. Kansas has the lead here. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Caught over the middle. It's Schmidt. They make the tackle at the 36, but they're in plus territory now with the 15-yard pickup. Moving into scoring territory at the 36 on 1st down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Thomas. And he's brought down after a nice game.
This offense is not letting up, guys. They've got a lead here late, and they are still taking shots. They're still looking for explosive plays. This defense just has not had an answer here all game long.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he'll finish the run at the end zone. Touchdown, Jayhawks. They give themselves just a little more cushion as they close in on extending this winning run.
Dude, Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to load.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. The give as they work on that clock. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5.
Here we go.
To the air, it's Kent. He lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch.
Man, sometimes the coverage is just great, and as a quarterback, you throw the football away or don't try to force it too tight into a window, and you just say, hey, defense won that rep, good coverage.
Oh, he's got some space. And he'll be run out of bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage totals. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it, and it's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ball game, you need those stops, and you get them to 3rd down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the 1st down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. And the Jayhawks are moving quickly down the field.
Set.
He'll keep it himself. Got the 1st down and more. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Jayhawks will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll try to get it in with the run. Trying to get in the end zone, and the ball is loose.
Dude, you're in such a great position. You got the lead. Clock's winding down. I got to put some drives together. The last thing.
They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Tries to do it himself on the draw.
In a 2-minute situation like this late in the game, the offense looking to throw the football. They're trying to make it look like pass before going with the draw, but the defense defense wasn't fooled. Really nice job communicating and staying alert before making that stop.
Might be looking to run. He'll try to do it himself. Keeps it and gets past the chains. And he was loose and not stopped until he gets to the 47-yard line. Offense takes a timeout. 27 seconds left. Looking for a man. It's Kent. Lets it go. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming.
We know about this running back's versatility. He's made some plays in this game so far, catching the ball. That time, though, he had no shot. Defender bearing down on him. We're able to get the hit and make sure it falls incomplete.
Buys a little extra time. Timeout called by the offense. We have 18 seconds left.
And this quarterback, man, you've seen him have some success, so you know he'll take off and run. The defense was ready, man. Nice job. This second half, this is a critical part of it. Don't let him beat you with his feet.
He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. They know what's in front of them. They have to answer that score with a touchdown. Looking downfield on first down. Extending the play. Throws toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity. Backed up now. Here's second and long. Looking to fire. Almost had the huge interception there. Man, what a change that would have been. Instead, we're looking at third down. Third down in overtime. They have to keep the drive alive and try to get it in the house. On third down, going up top. Dances away. How about this sophomore learning when to just do it himself? First and goal as they try to answer with a touchdown of their own. Wants to pass. Touchdown, Rock Chalk. They got it in the end zone. Now a decision to make with a point after.
First off, really impressed by how physical this guy is still running the ball this late in the game. But now it's decision time. You want to play it safe, kick the extra point, or are you feeling aggressive to go for 2 points?
And I think this is all about how you feel about your defense and how you feel about this game extending.
First play of the first possession of OT.
Let's go.
To throw, it's Kent. Throws for the tight end. Fires it incomplete.
Well, on that incompletion, the quarterback and receiver just not on the same page. I mean, that wasn't even